Have you ever struggled to know how to motivate yourself every day? Or maybe you're going through a season of transition or feeling tired or stuck, wondering how to motivate yourself right now? Things seem pretty uncertain, and this is when motivation can be hard to find. To achieve goals, individuals and organizations must understand how to effectively motivate themselves. So in this video, we are going to tell you about 12 ways to motivate yourself. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before making the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 12. Forget multitasking. It's proven that it's physically impossible to multitask because you never give your full undivided attention to one particular task. Have you ever had one of those rush mornings when you're brushing your teeth while packing your lunch and you're doing a million things and you end up being later than you ever thought you would be because you're so busy trying to do everything? You can't focus on one thing and finish it properly. How do you just brush your teeth at the sink, then move on to your lunch? The transition would have been much easier and a lot less stressful. Multitasking is a myth. All you're really doing is switching between tasks at rapid speed because it's physically impossible for the brain to focus fully on two different tasks at once. Number 11. Give yourself your undivided attention. What makes the perfect working environment for you? Give yourself the luxury of having a workspace or area that fits you perfectly, even if it means splurging a little bit. This is your space, your creative zone. You're not going to feel inspired if you've got shit lying all over the place, a meaningless picture hanging on the wall, and an Eat, Pray, Love photo frame on your desk. So when you are in your working space, turn off all distractions, do whatever it takes to not be interrupted, and instead of taking 5 hours to complete a task, you'll finish it in 3. Number 10. Keep life sweet by harnessing the positive. Staying motivated doesn't mean you can't have fun anymore. Sure, you are trying to achieve something big, but have fun along the way. Be optimistic. Believe in yourself even when others might not. Let your optimism dominate your thinking. Picture yourself when you were young. What kind of person were you looking up to? I'm sure it was someone who not only worked hard, but remained positive even when there were setbacks. Become that role model for other people and youngsters. Show them you can laugh at your mistakes, then you can see the positive side of everything, and then when things go wrong, you can say it is your mistake and move on. Number 9. Approach and engage procrastination and distractions to overcome them. We love that Abraham Lincoln said about procrastination, things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. So stop making excuses or trying to justify why you haven't started yet, and figure out the real reason behind the lack of motivation. Are you scared of failure? Are you worried that people would judge you if you made a mistake? Don't you trust yourself? Whatever it is, it's time to take responsibility for those thoughts and work on fixing them. Of course, distractions plays a huge role as well. Social media alerts, a text from your partner, bumping into an old friend while working at a coffee shop. You can't always ignore those moments. However, we have a suggestion for the internal distractions. The one where you lose your train of thought because you remembered you needed to make a dentist appointment or wondering what you'll cook for dinner. Keep a small notepad next to you whenever those thoughts crop up in your head. Write them down. Then you know where they are when you're ready to tackle them. Number 8. Make deadlines your new boss. Deadlines are great motivators, whether they're set by you or by someone you're working for. You know you have a limited time allowance to get the job done, so just do it. Reward yourself when you manage to complete a task. As an American businessman Harvey Mackay puts in, deadlines aren't bad. They help you organize your time. They help you set priorities. They make you get going when you might not feel like it. Number 7. Acknowledge that failure is a regular stop on the roadmap to success. Things will go wrong, but if you're mentally prepared, that changes will occur. You'll be able to deal with them more efficiently. Failures lead to success. They build strength and resilience. They show what will and won't work, and they allow space for creative thinking. Of course, mistakes and failures can be costly, but it's all par for the course. Thomas Edison put it perfectly. He said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Number 6. Build a business around your passion. Whatever avenue you choose to go into, make sure you love it. It's so challenging to remain motivated in a job that just doesn't make you happy. It's not fair to yourself and it's not fair to your employer. It's also not fair to your colleagues because you're not giving it your all. And it's not fair to the person who could be in that position who is passionate and motivated. Make the decision to do what makes you happy. And once you're doing that, you'll realize how much easier it is to stay motivated. Number 5. Find social support. If you're surrounding yourself with negative people, you're going to find it difficult to keep yourself motivated. People who always see the glass as half empty are never going to be the kind of people you need to stay motivated. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. Poor social support can lead to depression, loneliness, alcohol dependency, suicidal thoughts, and altered brain functions. It's proven that people who have strong emotional and social supports live longer than those who don't. Find your social supporters. They're not only your biggest cheerleaders, but they're the ones that will be honest with you and not just say what they think you want to hear. Recruiting a friend or a partner to help keep you motivated is a great idea. Number 4. Remind yourself of the bigger picture and how you fit in. Look at the bigger picture. Formulate an image of how you and your ideas are going to benefit not only yourself but those around you. When we are driven to do great things and are motivated by the right reasons, the bigger picture is a lot easier to see. Plus, it's easy to get weighed down by the small details, which inevitably demotivate us. When we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, you'll find you won't need the small stuff nearly as much. Number 3. Do a review of your progress. It's easy to overlook how much you've accomplished. Taking the time to go over all the things you've already finished that day or week can give you a big sense of relief and even, dare I say it, motivation. When I am feeling overwhelmed by how much I have to do in my workplace, my best strategy is to perform a weekly review. By making time to sit down, audit outstanding tasks, and acknowledge the completion of other tasks, I gain a sense of accomplishment for what I have achieved and clarity about what I still need to do. This is a great way to reduce the sense of overwhelm we can often feel. Dr. Mark Lavercombe, a specialist physician, medical educator, and writer at the Productive Physician, tells Healthline. Number 2. Make your goals doable tasks and assign achievement rewards. One of the main reasons that people lose focus and motivation as they set this massive goal for themselves and then they flake out because the task looks enormous. But by breaking down the big tasks into smaller, manageable ones, you'll remain focused and not lose your motivation. Once you've completed your tasks, reward yourself for the hard work. Something as small as a sweet treat is enough. And when you've managed to accomplish a bigger task at hand, you can reward yourself with something bigger. An incentive really goes a long way in keeping you motivated. Number 1. The right tool for the right job. Give yourself time and get organized and ready. Have you ever been camping or just moved to a new house and all you want to do is open a can of baked beans but realize you don't have a can opener? You've probably beat the can against a rock using a knife and smashed it into the can, no doubt hurting yourself in the process to eventually open the can up a crack and have to skillfully remove a few beans at a time. It's the same with any job. You need to invest in the right tools so you don't waste time trying to do something with the incorrect equipment. As Abraham Maslow said in 1966, I suppose it is tempting if the only tool you have is a hammer to treat everything as if it were a nail. Keep your work area organized and uncluttered. This will help keep your mind calm and organized, and you'll be more efficient and productive when you're not spending fruitless minutes searching for the right tools. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe and we will be back soon with another video.